Hello again. Everything seems to be live and up and running and recording. We are back again. I am Dread Mechanic. This is part 8 of my HAW-206 Mark 8 build stream. And today we are going to do some more of the display screens in here, because there are a few that need finishing off. I also just need to decide what I actually want to do with them. What information I want to put on them. We might also do a little bit of greebling. I do really want to change the kneecaps on these legs. And I'm just gonna bring up some of my reference pictures. I would like to use these legs a little bit. Because I'm kind of happy with the top of them. I would like to see what else I could do with them. Because, as you can see, the knees are a little bit rounder, a little bit pointier than my old design. Floating away. So, rather than bore anyone that's watching with just typing up scripts, I will try and see what I can do with these legs. Auto dampeners, stop it. Where's that reference picture going in? No, it was kind of round enough. But it's a little bit big. does seem about the right size. Let's go with that for now. Where's the over the top shot? The aerial shot. There it is. That seems a little bit too big to me. The angle does seem right there. It does have a big lid. You know what? I am just going to go with it and see what happens. Need to take that out there. Leave them. Actually, this might not end up looking as bad as I think. Till we get to here. Always this shape that causes me problems. Every time. Every time, it's that damn shape. Yep. Every smagging time. Uh, there is no shape for that, is there? Ah, damn it. Yeah, that's the best we've got. And the round block. About as close as that's gonna get. Please, Keen, can we have this shape? I come across this shape so often. And also the variation. The other variation that I always come across. Is this one. Please. 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 Just make a block for that, please. Because I'm tired of having to do this. Oh, I thought that was going to be such a beautiful shape then. And it just isn't. Stands out like a sore thumb, as always. And I know there's mod blocks for this shape, but I'm trying to avoid using gigantic mod packs for single mechs. I don't want someone to have to download an entire giant mod pack. Then again, I say that and I'm using the plain parts. But that's already bad enough. Come on, Keen, just give us the shapes that we want. Stand out too far. It is really frustrating. So damn frustrating. Oh well, it'll just have to be like that. And then the original, this comes out pretty much flat. Take that out. That in. Do we want it to be that? Do we have many better options? Not really. be that then. Oh yeah, because it can be that, and then 2 of them, 1 of them. Take that out of there. Oop. Take too much. What if I use... Then we still end up with a crap shape. But looking at this reference picture, it also has a section that drops down like so. Wrong button. That there. That. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, other than that annoying bloody thing. Block annoys me so much. Why can't we just have that shape? Must be a half block. Right, now I just need to attempt to recreate that on all the others, and damn. I now need to replace that light. Oh, I could put it there. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stick it there. Now I just need to replicate that 3 more times. Right, so how did I do it? Is the question. Not with a programmable block. That's straight into What? Or did it? No, it didn't. One of them first. One of them and one of them. Yep, that's the one. We curved it around. And then a triangle. And then half block slope and a bunch of flat bits. One, two, three, and then that. Yep. Let's put that. It's starting to take shape. To put that's in there. That's in there, don't we? Yeah. Because that was going to be that tree instead. That was the one. To compromise, do that. That's 3x2 section. That 3x2 bit. That. And all. There's my fault. What's that? Got that there. That there. That and that. That out. And pop a lamp in there. Now it does make me want to move this up now. We can't get that correct position. But we'll think about that in a minute. Ugh, right, time to do the same on this side. I'll replace all those lights later. Pop that there. There, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, because that is going to be a light later on. Right, then we have triangle piece, square piece, square piece. Then again, there's the half block. And 1, 2, 3, another half block slope. Right, then we can delete all of that. Then to there. That is going to be one of them in every direction. Need to then that, then that. That can be that. Yes, that comes out. Get swapped for one of them. Yeah, even with that stupid round bit, overall they do look better than the old legs. Right, it's got one more to do, and then I need to reprogram those walk lights, which won't actually take that long. And then it's last leg rebuild. We've done this 3 times now, so we've got a pretty good feel for how it goes together now. Stick one of them in there, one of them in there, half slope, half block, half block, half block, half slope. Oh, put another one there, another one there. That can go. That can go there. There. One. Oh, do. That goes there. Put that there because we need to build that first. 1, 2, 3. That. Right, that's the last leg that needs rebuilding. There you go. Those legs look a little bit better. I like it. Top. Yeah, not too bad. Right. One thing we do need to redo though is we need to rename those lights. To reprogram them again. But so here's the way of designing robots. build it, you'll think it's cool, and then a week later you'll have another idea which works better, and then you have to rebuild it all. I won't put little grills over them just because I like the way it looks. Just to make it look a little more interesting. I am considering changing some of that colour scheme a bit, but I might do that later. Now, we need to put those lights back into the warp cycle. Yeah, there we go. Warp lights. Got pilot seat is 201. On. Right. Reverse mode. Warp light forward. Good. Yeah. Warp. Off, and off. And then that's going to happen as well, isn't it? Yeah. Warp light. Warp light. Off. Yep. Right. Should be alright then. Turn on warp mode. Light is blinking. Oh. And since we've rebuilt the legs and redesigned them, there is no hideous wobble. There's the tiniest little bit of jiggle. There's some of the hinges are stressing slightly, but not enough to actually cause any problems. Whereas a few streams ago, the leg design was such that the whole thing was going really fast. It was horrible. And that works nicely. Cool. Right. Oh, I really wish there was a way to display camera images on LCDs so that I could have a first-person view from inside without just having to use the camera. It's so nice. Not sure if the game engine allows for that though. Right. So, I would like to try and do a little bit more breathing. The leg is not pretty good. Would add a little bit more to it potentially. I'm going to leave them for now. One thing I can do is we could add we could use one of these new... Oh no, we can't because it's a half block. Damn. Well, there goes that idea. Yeah, because we used half blocks, because, yeah, with the full block, it was huge, huge, huge. Massively too big, so, oh well. We get some more bits of detail. What's directly under there? Nothing. Right. I could. Take that block. Put that there. And we've got a panel on the top between the eyeball and the hatch. Why can't we have buttons inside here, please? Keen. Buttons, access panels, things like that would be lovely. And the ability to access these things and use them like doors would also be pretty cool, if you don't mind. like to put something under that, but I'm not sure what yet. Wondering if I cut this shape back. To be more curved. Oh, sorry, we've got the old dummy one over there. What happens if we cut this back a lot? Oh, hang on, let's put mirror mode on. To be like that. Or if we just go the whole way. Needs a row behind it. You know what, that is nicer, isn't it? Nice. Yeah, we'll go with that. That looks nicer. Way on the neck. Yeah, that's well. In that case, let's start stealing more of the screens. Primary assistance. We'll also move this Mac out of the way. And all three of these Macs here feature more or less the same WASD control system I've been working on. Tachcoma has a much smaller and a slightly more compact version of it. he can walk just as well in forwards and reverse as the big mechs can. He's even got the same auto braking system, but it does need slightly tweaking on this mech. A little touchy, he can walk around. He hasn't got enough space for internal thrusters, so I have to have them. Well, some of the thrusters are in the pod, and the rest of the thrusters have to be outside because there's not enough room. He has a very, very compact setup. Yeah, the Tachi also has an automated pod that kicks into the control position when you get in it, and it's been angled so you're pretty flat even though the mech is slightly tilted forward. And when you jump out, it automatically lowers down so you can reach it from the floor. It's hard to design systems like that for big mechs, especially when their access points are on the top. So it's just a Tachi that has that. So, I am actually pretty happy with that so far. So, I'm gonna blueprint that now. Save that. Just a bit of clean up. That doesn't need to be there. That doesn't need to be there. And you can get deleted. Did we already set up primary rim? Primary, no. Right, yeah. That gets to be targeting. Slash primary systems. That gets to be that. We had 130 yesterday, didn't we? 130, 130. Grid. That one needs to be 2. That one 130. 130 as well. And also wants to have a grid. It's the background. Let's also copy that tag. For the mech control, the manual. There's a whole the mech control system I haven't set up yet. But there's no point setting up the remote controls until I've figured out what all the manual controls are. I need to make gyro groups. I haven't already. I can't remember. suspension. I'll leave the arm rotors and leg rotors in there for now. And this only has the one battery, so, well, it's got a reserve battery. That'll be listed somewhere else. I need to make a group for the O2 filters. And I need to make a group for heat vents. Oh, that's something I could try and rebuild into the tail, is some heat vents. They might look good when the gun's firing. And docking ports, and that will do for now. Once I change all those tags and it kicks in, the ones that don't come up are the groups that I need to make. Or blocks that I need to rename, like pretty much all of them apparently. Mech control. There you go, it's kicked in. Mech control's fine. I do need to abbreviate it though. Call it Mech Control Man or Manual. Maybe reduce the display a little bit. 0.9. Right, what else hasn't that found? Mech gyros, walk gyros. I need to make a group for AI gyros, don't I? I've got 3 different sets of gyros that kick in at various points. So, AI gyros. The AI gyros are self-explanatory. They are for use of the AI when the AI is controlling. The mech gyros are the gyroscopes that the advanced walker script uses along with this rotor to make it turn left and right using the A and D keys. And the walk gyros are just a small group of gyroscopes with override controls on to help balance the mech when you are manually controlling and walking around, and stops it wobbling about too much. No, so I call those. I didn't. I just called them mech gyro. Let's get rid of that one. AI gyros, walk gyros, and mech gyros. Cool. Primary systems. Mech gyros, walk gyros. Oh, they all work. That's cool. So instead, we'll do that. Make a space and call it Just delete that. All this. AI gyros. AI gyros. And it's only the arm and leg groups that it can't find on there. I'm not too worried about them. In fact, I might just remove them because they don't need to be there. Particularly battery, Wi-Fi, battery. Oh, because I called it battery 01. Doesn't need to be battery 01. Need a group for the O2 filters. To filter external, external, and external. Bluetooth filters, external. You know what, let's turn them off and take them out of there because we don't need to see them. There we go, Bluetooth filters, extracting. There you go, let's find that one. So, you know what, let's bring that down a little bit. Make the text a little smaller. Give it a little bit of room. What else is under that then? Heat vents and docking ports. Docking port is fine. Heat vents. Could I? But O2H2 generator in there. For off-world use. Why put one in this one? No, I haven't. Is there space? I mean, I could absolutely get an O2H2 jet into the pod. Can we get one into the main body? Probably not. No, because most of the space inside the body is being taken up by... Yeah, I'd have to put one in the pod in the back. That would be the problem. Then it could generate its own oxygen. It can generate its own oxygen. Easy to use it. Makes it useful. In that case, I might move the ore detector out of there. Do I even have one on? No, I do not. Yeah, that way. There we go. One. There we go. Actually, I would rather have. There we go. Put that ore detector. Yeah. Figure out something. It's time for what's going on. And the O2 H2 generator can get switched off. We don't need it. But that can go onto back actually. Actually, see what that's like. Yeah, there we go. I do want to take the docking port off there though. Change this one. Can I get rid of the heat? Docking port there. Sensor. Life support system. Oh yeah, I do need to add a line for mech control remote, even though I've not set it up. Too many. Oh, actually, we can just copy and paste that. RAM. It shouldn't be enabled. Well, it doesn't matter because it's not actually got anything equipped here. Set up. Oh yes, need to put the repair systems in there too. Okay, well, let's go grab that last screen from you. Hello, camera. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in secondary systems to get cut out. Secondary systems. Probably don't need quite a lot of this. There's still some screens on this one that I need to finish setting up. This has got pretty much identical setup of lights and things. Made a start on programming the toolbar. Still a few bits in there that need sorting out. Like this one. That door is actually just confusing me now over which one's the actual access. Which one of these was it? That one. Tail. LCD. There we go. And don't need any of the just rogue stuff because I've not put any parachutes on this one. We'll get rid of that one. Keep the spotlights, keep the parking brake. We need to set up a weapon controller, I think. Guard mode. Don't know if I've done that or not yet. What we'll do though, anyway. 130. 130. Grid for a background. And it's not found any of those things. It's the second tail. That's why I've not found any of the things, because I haven't given it the appropriate ID tag. I've just pressed the wrong button this time. And I pressed the wrong button again, because I'm an even bigger fool. Need to make a spotlights group. I don't think I've done anything with the spotlights on the front yet. Right. Parking. Unit. Tail. It's that light ultimately that controls the parking brake, so that's fine. Spotlights. You get that right. Group spotlights. That should solve that problem. And we have no weapon controller yet. We have got one left over though, haven't we? There we go. Control. Weapons on, off. And this one is designed for guard mode. When something gets too close, it gets less than, say, 500 meters. Turn on all the weapons. So we want to use all of the signs. It's ultimately them that turns everything on. Turn that on and off. Turn that on and off. Mode, flare launchers on and off, and tail cannon. that. Oh, it wasn't that one, was it? It was the tail unit. Yeah, I'll call it that for now. There's something else I'm thinking about. I keep getting stuck in here. Because I've got enough room to move about in here. I need to put a projector in here somewhere. Let's put it in this little gap tucked away at the back. Sure got the right colour. That's the top, that's the front. I might put one in here, just so I've got something for the screen to read. Because I like to have as much detail on the screens as I do on the actual mech itself. Got those two projectors now. Let's copy that tag. System body. There you go, Rep's body is kicked in. Unit tail. Rep's tail. Rep's tail. Both there, and then we can turn them both off, and then they should turn off on that screen. Well, one of them has. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Sometimes it takes a while. Right, so those screens are looking pretty good. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with these ones in front. I'm still not super happy with the brightness of that targeting one. Not a massive amount to do with it. got that for now. What else do I need to do? Oh yeah, I also need to set up guard mode, don't I? Not guard mode, patrol mode. I also need to add that weapon controller to the guard mode function. Guard mode on. Yeah, that seems right. Weapon controller on. Off. Weapon controller off, and then we want all of the weapon signs to turn off, just in case they've been triggered. And that way, when we deactivate guard mode, it will reset back to all its default position better. Turn it off. For a patrol mode. Oh yeah, we had more thrusters. We did, didn't we? Turn them on. Well, the first thing I'll do on guard mode is turn the AI thrusters off, and the very last thing I'll do is turn the manual control thrusters back on, because then they turn on after their respective controllers turn back on. Guard mode on and off. It is. Oh yeah, that is going to simply be that one off, because that is going to be a trigger for it for later. I'll just be an on and off switch. So let's try and make a patrol setup. What did we put in place so far? That. We haven't made any of these. Where are those? Guard mode on. Anyone directly behind me? All these timers, that one. That. 2023. Yeah, 20 and 23 that can be. Patrol mode on and roll mode off mode off. Off. There we go. Alright. Control mode. How do we start guard mode off? Because it's going to be similar to one. First thing we'll do is turn off those thrusters and then turn on all of the AI. So mode on. Thrusters, turn all of the manual control ones off, and then we shall turn on what order we do it in. Guard mode, movement. Patrol mode on, patrol AI on, movement block on, movement AI on, offensive block AI on. Then it's the manual walk controls. Then the AI walk controls. Right, manual walk event blocks, AI timers. Off and off. Walk, that's these ones here. On, and on. Guard mode on, and it was obviously the walk sensors that are going to trigger these timers. Don't need weapon control, it's going to work differently. Right. So walk sensors, walk forward. Them on. I walk forward. Trigger. Then stage 3 is going to be turn on the AI thrusters. Then it's all the gyro settings. Turn that on, turn that on. Now, probably do the weapons next. Turn on the arms, turn on the autocannon, turn on the flare launchers, and turn on the tail. And we'll turn on the spotlights. And then it's gyro time. Because there's a lot of different gyros going on in here. So it's all... right. Those mech gyros on, those mech gyros off. That one on, that one on, that one on, and that one on, off, 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 to, off, and to, off. Right, that turns on and off the right combination, or a decent enough combination of the mech gyros so that the AI can turn and balance properly. If I leave all of the mech control gyros on, it struggles to turn on the AI control, apparently, from our testing yesterday. So the next set of gyros is all of the AI gyros on. Control. I'm not going to let me do that because I can't use dots in this thing for some reason. Gyros. AI, 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 AI. All the rest are back and orc gyros. Oh, why not? Oh. Again, on, and there we go. Right. Double check that, make sure there's nothing else. Right, guard mode off. First things first is turning off the AI thrusters. So, control mode. Thrusters turn off the AI. And the next thing will be movement. Then turning off the offensive block. Good. God. Yeah, so and then we turn back on the manual warp controls. That should probably all be the other way around, but it doesn't seem to have caused any issues so far, so we'll leave on that. Guard mode off. So the AI walk timers and the AI walk sensors. Sensors off, off, just walk, off, turn it on, and trigger. Yeah, and the next page is all of the AI gyros on, off rather, and all of the mech gyros on. Control mode off. So gyros off, 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 off. And then we have all the mech gyros turned on. The last page after that. We're not using that for guard mode. We turn off all the weapons, we turn the manual control thrusters back on. Turn off all of the signs. Off, 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 and tail off. Manual thrusters back on. Right, I think that's going to work now. Hopefully. Oh, one thing we didn't think about was spotlights turning off when we turn off control mode. Turn off and turn off. So, patrol mode needs setting up. It is going to be autopilot. It is going to be a circular route. It is going to be... The waypoint I set up yesterday. Then patrol mode. Set this up finally now. So we've got that sign. There it is. Get set it to text and images. Make it size 3 text. Make it cyan. Center 24 text padding. That was about right with the sign we're going to use. And then we're going to write it. Oh. Mode active. Should look like that. So. And then patrol mode. This is going to be our event controller switch setup. Make that on, off. So we have the event controller. It's going to be set to lock on and off. It's going to look at the patrol mode sign. And when that sign turns on, it is going to turn on that block. When it turns off, it's going to turn off that block. And when it turns on, it will also trigger that block. And when it turns on, it will turn off that block, turn on that block, and when it turns off, it will trigger that block. And now that means when that sign turns on and off, it switches between these two. And this timer here is going to simply be a on-off switch that we can use from the toolbar, because I like to have timer block symbols on the toolbar rather than lots of signs and lights. So now we effectively have a trigger that turns on and off that sign. It turns on and off. Trigger that. The sign is turned off. Trigger it again. The sign turns on, and the mech kicks into action. And off it goes towards that first waypoint. Go, just ride on its back for a little bit while it does its thing. I know from yesterday's testing that I still need to tweak some of the gyro control for the AI, because it was having a few issues precisely hitting its targets from the way it swings left and right when it moves. Did it get that one that time? It's got quite a large turning circle. It's hard to tell. No, I think it got that one. I think it's doing quite well actually. There you go, it's now AI controlled. Walk around following this little route. It seems to be doing quite well. Yeah, it's not doing too badly now. Being a bit more temperamental yesterday, but such is the way of space engineers. Ooh, I think it missed its target, it's turning around. Yeah, see, its turning circle's a bit too wide still. It has trouble getting back to its mark. Once it's missed one of its targets. Again, it is very large. Well, you can watch it struggle and try and figure this out for a minute while I take a quick break and go make a cup of tea. I'll be back in a minute. And I'm back. How is he doing? Is he still struggling? Yeah, you're still struggling, aren't you? You've got quite a few gyros in here. Hang on, buttons. Gyros. We turn a few more of them off. How does he handle? Does he turn better? He seems to turn better, doesn't he? His back legs are dragging a little bit, but still moving forward. If we turn control mode back off again. Control mode. So we want to turn off 2 more of these gyros. We'll turn off that one, turn off that one. We do the same with guard mode gyros. Turn off, turn off. I think it's kind of balanced enough, but the back legs still kind of drag a little bit. But that'll be because it's got a massive tail on it now, and most of its weight is in the back. Hang on. One thing we haven't checked in a while actually is the centre of mass. Where is that? Yeah, that's why. Its centre of mass is all the way back there now. That's because it's also got a lot of ammunition sitting in the back. It's got all of that sitting. We have. We haven't really got the room for any ammunition. are. So it kind of is what it is. Unless we remodeled. Could move that. That's going to be the heaviest bit, though. Let's try a bit of remodeling to even out some of this weight. Back to you and you. And if we put one of them there, and then put a cargo container in there, and then put in a converter there. The O2 ore detector. Where the ore detector goes. Yeah, do. We want to rename some stuff. We want to take this out. Coffee all. Delete me. Gonna have to delete that in a minute. What are we doing? All the way there. Storage. We want this to have all of that. Delete me. Let's be empty. That is now empty. That is now full. Delete me is now empty. Has that helped at all with the centre of mass? Not really. Does mean now though I can actually close that gap. Cool, we are still airtight. Oh, well. I'm wondering about whether I can put anything underneath there. Now, I'd also like for this to have some buttons on the outside so that you can turn on and off. Control mode and the guard mode. Let's see what this looks like. I really wish we had some better buttons. That's about as good as I'll get, really, isn't it? Yeah. Probably that'll stick it to the side. Really clunky. Can't reach it. That'll have to do. That can be guard mode on and off. That can be patrol mode on and off. Oh yes. One good thing about using timers as on and off switches or stuff is that you can have overlapping on and off functions. So for instance, when guard mode turns on and off, I can set it up that both the control mode timer turns on and off as well, and that the control mode button turns on and off as well. Or I can be more certain about it and put those controls in here at the end. or I can tuck them into here. That is first in the chain. Yeah, so what I can do is have guard mode and have the... oh, I need to set the buttons first. Button panel, which one's that? Guard mode, on and off. That one is control mode, on and off. And that's the guard mode button. So if we go to guard mode controller, we can turn on and off the patrol mode button, off and on, and we turn off. To be extra sure, we can turn off the timer that it triggers. And we can do the reverse on patrol mode. Select guard mode, we can turn on and off that controller. And we can turn on and off that timer. Oh, not the controller, the button. Turn that off and turn it on. And turn that off and turn it on. That way, when we activate one or the other, it turns the other off so we can't accidentally activate both of them together. So guard mode is now on, the patrol mode button is switched off, and now the mech is following me. That sensor at the front triggers, making him stop. And if I get too close, he tries to reverse as the other sensor detects me. When he gets the right distance away, he'll stop. But when I get too far away, he'll carry on following me. Run behind him, he'll stop. It's the way I've positioned the sensors. If you get behind him, he stops. If you get in this little zone in front of him, he tries to reverse away from you. So you can get right underneath him to turn guard mode off. And that's back to normal again. Turn patrol mode on. And off he goes. Ooh, what's happened there to the leg cycle? That's interesting. There's a strange little overlap in something there. This walk mode's working forward. Seems to be working fine. It might have just been a little delay in Space Engineers. Sometimes things fail to trigger. But this is why there is a full leg reset programmed into the off function. So that even if the legs do get messed up, all you got to do is just power cycle it basically. It should reset. Yeah, he's hitting them targets pretty well. Yeah, he can run around doing his little route, and if something gets in his way, he'll stop. Step out of his way. He'll keep going. Oh, did you miss your target, mate? You're turning around. Yeah, you missed his target. They look like in the dark. Dark. With him being on patrol mode, if I were to introduce, enemy target. He should break from his formation. Bad guy. Yep, there you go. Didn't take him long. Now, realistically, I need to actually set up some targeting parameters, because the offensive block is just using the default controls. So we should use, now, hit and run. There we go, she's going to break off there. Break off distance, let's make it 100 meters. Retreat distance, 200 meters. Don't need to add any black. Wait, turn that back on again. And I might adjust the angle that the arms can turn as well. Because with it being a walker, there's not an awful lot you can really do with things like circular orbit, unless you are smart enough to program in some kind of sideways walking. Also try to stay at range at 100 meters. 250 meters. Let's see what that does. Auto cannon run out of ammo already. Yeah. Stay at range, just walks straight over it apparently, and then gets stuck. Okay. Well, let's take that out of there. And if we remove the threat, or if the enemy is defeated, there's nothing left to target, it just goes back to its old patrol route again. Now, one of the things that I do like doing with the mechs, just to make the fight more interesting and more close quarters, is to actually drastically reduce the targeting range. Because otherwise you're having your fights at like a kilometre away from each other, and everything's been shot to pieces before you can see anything. And when I do make these robots fight, I like them to fight a bit more close up. If they're targeting at 600 meters, then they've shot each other to pieces before they've gotten within half a kilometre of each other. Because the AI targeting isn't that bad at long range. It's not amazing, but it's enough to kind of spoil any cool action or cool shots you can get before they get in range of each other. So I'm going to reduce the range on everything. It's 100 meters. That way the AI will still pick up when there's a bad guy nearby. But I'm stuck. There we go. But the weapons have to get considerably closer before they do anything. I probably also do with some more ammo in there. Oh, have I damaged that gate? No, I haven't. Then why was the autocannon not firing before? I'll have to test that out a bit. Oh yeah, you've both got plenty of ammo. You've got no assault cannon, but I want to put some more of that back in there. I'll just get in there, I'll do it manually. Right, let's stick some more in. So that's half a kilometre away. About. There you go. Enemy in the vicinity. Oh. That's still targeting from that far away. Something changed? Maybe it's the AI bot taking over, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and stay at range just made it plough towards the enemy, didn't it? Make it 50 meters and a retreat of 200 meters. Working. Let's do a fair bit of damage. Right, let's take that back out again. What happens when you kick until it's closer? Well, off we go, back to the control route. Yeah, we'll let him go back there. And then we shall just quickly save. Let's turn damage back on. I usually do all of my building and testing with damage turned off, just because I don't want things exploding and causing massive holes in both the game, the terrain itself, anything at all when I'm building. And it saves. It just helps reduce accidents. But when it comes time to testing, well worth turning stuff back on again. Turning damage back on again. Let's just paste this closer this time, because why not? Let's see what kind of damage that does. Yeah, I should kick it a second. Oh, there it goes. Ooh. Ooh, that tail's having a hard time hitting. There we go. Because of the design of the wheels and the feet, it doesn't do any damage to itself as it walks. A lot of mechs have the problem of smashing themselves to pieces as they walk around, because the forces you need to generate to make things move often are the same forces that will plough things through the floor. But if you use suspension, you can mitigate a lot of that. That tail's not too bad. Where's it going? So now is the AI targeting properly at 100 meters like I asked it to? Nothing shooting it. Ah, it's actually working at 100 meters now. That tail's not caught up then. What are you doing? Your AI getting confused. Oh, it's because there's... Have you killed it? Are you happy you've killed it? Still something part of you wants to shoot at? Where are you going, Mr. Mac? The AI and weapon control seems to work pretty well. Get back into it once the game loads again. Go. Yeah, damage is still turned on. Cool, right. Let's paste another one of them right now. So the weapon controls work quite well. The AI controls work quite well. Sets everything. Weapons and things back up. Now this arm only goes out that far. Let's give it another 10 degrees. We could even give it another 20 degrees, 30, because that leg is only coming that far forward. Do the same for this one, make that minus 30. That way that arm extends out further. We've had 75. Give that 75. And thinking of giving the tail a little bit more as well. Though I'm feeling I will have to adjust some of the tail reset settings as well. That. And let's give it 5 million. Still a bit of jiggle in that tail. So let's replace it. That's a 20-degree gap, and that's a 20-degree gap. You don't really want it aiming any further down because it will potentially shoot through its own body. Yeah, we'll leave it at that, I think. Yeah, no, just look at that. But look at that. Still got that, yes. Right, you go back on your patrols again. And your legs are doing weird stuff again. Turn that off. Turn that on. I need to work out what that bug is about. There's some overlap in there somewhere that I've not thought about. There's a hostile target here, AI. Oh, I think it spotted it. Oh, there we go. Can't really make them turn in much more. I'll delete that, and it just goes back on its merry way. You can walk around like that, and I can walk around like this. And the question is how I set up the sensors on HAW properly. Check from underneath. Stop a second, mate. Sensors. You can detect players, small ships, large ships, stations. And that way, once he's actually hit that target. I can go over there and get in his way. Take the load off. We need to increase the propulsion of these wheels. Yeah, I get in his way. He stops. Out of his way. He starts again. And assuming the touch comet, he will be able to detect the touch comet. It's on guard mode with this yet. Look, I have one. Well, it looks like he made it and made his target eventually. We can annoy him with the touch coma. Where are you going? Yeah, see, even backed away from me. And even take the Jameson model. It's set. Well, the companion mode on this, didn't I? Let's go for turn that on. Oh no, transponder. Um, 20 meters. And off goes the little Jameson cyborg. I'm doing a patrol mode for this. I have set up a patrol mode. But I've had to make it considerably smaller. Where is the remote block in this one? I can't remember. Down there. Jameson cyborgs. Boing the HAW around. Right. I want to set up a overlapping route for this. So we'll start that from there. I'll make that touchy one. Have him walk all the way just like go back to that remote block again and take a GPS from here because the remote block is right next to the AI block. The AI movement, whereas the seat is positioned slightly higher up. I still need to set up the remote functions for this Tachikoma. That'll do for that. Remote control EPS Tachi for backpoint. Okay. Remote control. Leave the current position. Tachi 5. Roll mode. Delete all of them because let's roll the session. Add all of them, Tachi 1 to 5. Roll circular route. Oop, off he goes. Little bugger. Maybe you're following too close. Let's put you to 30 meters. Onto an idle. Will that make a difference? Or are you just too close? Just too close. Yep, that's your problem, Jameson Cyborg. You just get too close to people. You get annoyed. Do that. See what that's like. Tachikoma struggling with its marks. A little bit. But they all struggle a little bit. Might actually need to slow you down a bit, you're too drifty when you're walking around. very quick. Ah, that's one other thing we need. A indicator on the outside that patrol mode and companion mode are active. Because when I press the button, I can see it kicks in, but there's no visual indication for me down here that it's kicked in. So, with that in mind, do one of them. Do one of them. Did I build a patrol mode light? I did. I made a companion mode light and a patrol mode light. Oh. Since we only guard mode. That's a better setting for it, sort of, isn't it? You just kind of wander about over there rather than getting too close. This is going to be guard mode. Also going to be HAW-206-0. I've still got lots of things to finish on this one apparently, as well. And that can be HAW-206-8. And we want to guard mode on. We want the guard mode light to turn on. That to turn off. And then the same for patrol mode. Yeah. One on. Oh yeah, guard mode. I was going to put the spotlight on. Right, that could be that. Let's quickly name all of these. But now, go. All my lights are blinking. You're doing that stupid thing with your legs again. Why is it doing that? In the way, Jameson bot. Looks like he's given up on that waypoint anyway. He's going to go over there instead. Well, I don't think his AI is set up to detect other grids. That's what I forgot to do. Stop for a second. No, it does. Maybe it just isn't set. Enough to detect. Yeah, get off here. Leave you alone. Go, off he goes again. Right, well the AI control's working pretty well. Can't press that button because currently that is in control. That is now off. That is now on. And he is now following me. The HAW is following me, and the Jameson's following the HAW. Oh, can we get a little train going? Right, set. You. Stop moving. Oh, that's a point. I first need to stop. Right. Turn that on. Turn it down. And that to follow home. Set that to follow that. Set that to follow it at a range of, well, let's say 30 meters. Wonder when either. God no. And off he goes. HAW. So you follow Tachikoma. Just turn it around. And the Jameson is following the Tachikoma. And who stopped? How are you going to behave? That's about 20 meters away. About 20 meters instead. Hold on. What is it about patrolman is doing that? I shall have to do some more testing. Right, well, that is the 3.5 hour mark. I'm going to call that quits for now on this one. It's been pretty successful. Setting for the AI, redesigning the legs. As you can see, most of my mech designs can get chained together in groups to follow each other around and do stuff. And I'll be back next time. See you later.